This is the story of my great-great-grandfather, Muhammad Alim Khan, who was the last ruler of Central Asia. He was from the land where they chose traditions over character, and where religion was more important than anything else. Muhammad Alim Khan was born on January 3rd, 1880, in Bukhara in Uzbekistan. He was the eldest son in the royal family and direct successor to the throne. From his father's side, he was a descendant of the Asian emperor Genghis Khan. At the age of 13, Alim Khan was sent by his father Emir Khan to St. Petersburg to study modern government and modern military techniques. After successfully finishing his education, he returns home. After 2 years in Bukhara assisting in his father's administration, he was appointed as a governor of Nasif region for the next 10 years. He was then transferred to the northern province of Karmana, which he ruled for another 2 years. In 1910, he receives news that his father passed away. After that, in January 1911, he becomes successor of his father and he became Emir of Bukhara. After becoming a ruler, he had a number of mistresses and wives. Among them, the most loved one was Sitarabonu. From her, he had 8 children. One of them was my beautiful great-grandmother, Zulfikhanum. His rule began with promises. He declared he would no longer expect or accept any gifts and prohibited his officials from demanding bribes from the public or imposing taxes on their own authority. He also makes reforms in foreign affairs, travels a lot to West, to England and Russia. He even became really close to Emperor Nikolai II of Russia and referred to him as his own brother. Foreign investors were attracted to Central Asia and industrial revolution was booming until 1917. October Revolution in Russia also had impact on Central Asia. In 1918 March, the Red Army marched to the gates of Bukhara and demanded that Alim Khan surrender the city to Bolsheviks. Alim Khan responded by killing the Bolshevik delegation along with several hundred Russian supporters of the Bolsheviks. However, he had won only a battle, but not the actual war. Moscow sent reinforcements to Central Asia, and in September 1920, an army of well-disciplined Red Army troops attacked Bukhara. After 4 days of fighting, the Ark of Bukhara was destroyed, the red flag was raised, Alim Khan was forced to move to Dushanbe first, and finally to Kabul, Afghanistan. He left behind his family, wealth, and most importantly, his homeland. There he had spent the rest of his life writing poems and trying to return to Bukhara. In 1944, at the age of 64, Muhammad Alim Khan passed away. He was buried 500 miles away from his homeland, in Kabul, Afghanistan. Even though he is no longer with us, he will always be in the memory of his descendants who spread around the globe in more than 18 countries. Vatansız amir, nochoru abgor, vatanda o'lgan gadoy, haqiqiy amirdir.